Two powerhouse platforms, Airtable and Supabase. One showdown. Which one truly delivers? On the left, Airtable, the no-code visual database for teams. And on the right, Supabase, the open-source backend built to scale. Let's skip the buzzwords and dive into the real differences. Each category earns points, and by the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result in 2025 might surprise you. Here's what we're comparing today. Check out this mind map. We've got ease of use, scalability, security and auth, features and integrations, real-time and back-end logic, and pricing. So yeah, we're hitting every angle to really see what these platforms can do. Let's kick it off with ease of use. Okay, Airtable is like the poster child for simplicity. No setup drama at all. You just sign up and boom, you're dragging stuff around instantly. There's this visual thing with Kanban boards, calendars, grids. Honestly, even your grandma could set up a project. The only thing though, if you want deep developer stuff or tons of customization, you kind of hit a wall. Now, Supabase, getting started is definitely smoother than, say, Postgres straight out of the box. Solid UI for managing tables. But I'm not going to lie, if you don't speak database, things get a little less friendly. So for pure ease, Airtable takes the win. Switching gears to scalability. So Airtable is great if you're managing thousands of records for your team. Brainstorming, running some ops, whatever. But, and this is a big but, if you want to start scaling to millions, it's going to hit the brakes hard. It's just not made for huge production apps. Supabase, though, is all about that back-end muscle. Millions of users, massive records, proper infrastructure. If you want to launch the next big app and not sweat the data ceiling, Supabase is your friend. Sure, performance might depend on your plan, but realistically, for actual scale in 2025, Supabase definitely wins here. Now, let's chat security and auth. With Airtable, yeah, you have your workspace permissions. You can do some basic control over who sees what record. Pretty neat if you're tracking editorial notes or something. But if you need users to actually log in, or if you want deep programmable roles, not happening. Supabase, though, comes out swinging. Built-in auth right out of the box. JWT, OAuth, the works. Role-based access, row-level security. You get serious control. The setup's not just click and go, so it might make you sweat for a second. But from a security perspective, Supabase is the clear winner. Oh, and here's something cool I bet you didn't expect. You can actually use both together, like Airtable for internal ops and admin stuff, Supabase for the heavy back-end lifting. There are folks literally syncing workflows between the two for that perfect mix. All right, features and integrations. So Airtable gives you all the fun stuff. Kanban, forms, calendar, gallery views, automations, the little no-code toys. Plus, extensions give you extra punch. Just don't expect wild scripting or GraphQL magic. Supabase, on the flip side, you've got REST and GraphQL APIs, edge functions, direct Postgres, native storage that's fast, plus a CDN. If you're a dev, it's amazing, but there's no spreadsheet UI, and workflow automations aren't really the focus. Kind of depends on what you want, so for overall features, it's a tie. Let's talk real-time and back-end logic. Airtable is, yeah, you'll have to rely on external automations like Zapier or Make. There's no live updates, no back-end triggers. Supabase, though. This is cool. Real-time subscriptions right inside Postgres, custom edge functions with JavaScript or TypeScript, and proper back-end logic with SQL and triggers. Just heads up, it's a bit dev-heavy, so if back-end logic makes you nervous, you'll feel it. For anyone needing instant updates or server stuff, Supabase wins. No contest. And finally, pricing. Airtable, well, there's a free tier, which is nice for testing things out or running small projects. But honestly, the minute you invite half your team or start adding thousands of records, yikes, it gets pricey super quick. Supabase, loads of free resources to start. And if you're scaling back-end systems, it's more cost-effective for serious devs. But same as any platform, storage and bandwidth can ramp up costs if you go huge, so keep an eye out. Overall, for bang-for-buck back-end scaling, Supabase wins. So if we roll up all these scores and plot them, the chart's looking, well, kind of exactly what you'd expect. Airtable absolutely dominates on simplicity and no-code workflows, while Supabase is the go-to for scale, advanced features, and robust back-end stuff. So here's my take. Airtable is your go-to if you just want to get rolling fast, organize things, and keep it super visual. No coding headaches. Supabase is for teams building serious, scalable web or mobile apps where security and millions of records actually matter. I've seen power users sync the two for that perfect combo. Flexibility for admins, raw power for devs. End of the day, Pick based on your stack and who's actually using it. If you want to support our channel, feel free to use our affiliate link given in video description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.